Hello and welcome to today's video. We're taking you on a journey to discover the top 10 must-visit countries in the world. From breathtaking natural wonders to rich cultural heritage, these countries offer a unique and unforgettable experience for travelers. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired by some of the most beautiful places on the planet. Here is the top 10 countries. Let's get started. Jordan. Jordan is a country located in the Middle East. It is bordered by Saudi Arabia to the south and east, Iraq to the northeast, Syria to the north, and Israel and Palestine to the west. Amman is the capital and largest city in Jordan. The country is known for its historical and cultural sites, including Petra, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Philippines. The Philippines is a country located in Southeast Asia, consisting of over 7,000 islands. Manila is the capital and largest city. The country is known for its beautiful beaches, diverse culture, and rich history. It was ruled by Spain for over 300 years before becoming a U.S. territory in 1898 and gaining independence in 1946. Vietnam. Vietnam is a country located in Southeast Asia, bordered by China to the north, Laos to the northwest, and Cambodia to the southwest. Hanoi is the capital and largest city. Vietnam has a rich cultural heritage and is known for its historical landmarks, such as the Imperial City of Hue, and its beautiful natural scenery, including Halong Bay. Indonesia. Indonesia is a country located in Southeast Asia, consisting of over 17,000 islands. Jakarta is the capital and largest city. Indonesia is the world's 4th most populous country and is known for its diverse culture and unique landscapes, including the island of Bali and the Borobudur Temple. Turkey. Turkey is a country located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. It is bordered by Greece and Bulgaria to the west, Georgia to the northeast, Armenia, Azerbaijan and Iran to the east, and Iraq and Syria to the southeast. Ankara is the capital and Istanbul is the largest city. Turkey is known for its rich history, cultural heritage, and beautiful landscapes, including the Cappadocia region. Austria. Austria is a country located in Central Europe. It is bordered by Germany to the northwest, the Czech Republic and Slovakia to the north, Hungary to the northeast, Slovenia and Italy to the south, and Switzerland and Liechtenstein to the west. Vienna is the capital and largest city. Austria is known for its rich cultural heritage, beautiful architecture, and stunning natural scenery, including the Austrian Alps. South Africa. South Africa is a country located at the southern tip of Africa. It is bordered by Namibia to the northwest, Botswana to the north, Zimbabwe to the northeast, Mozambique to the east, Swaziland and Lesotho to the southeast, and the Indian and Atlantic Oceans to the south and west. Pretoria is the administrative capital, Cape Town is the legislative capital, and Bloemfontein is the judicial capital. South Africa is known for its diverse culture, beautiful landscapes, and rich wildlife, including the Big 5 game animals. Greece. Greece is a country located in Southeast Europe, on the southern end of the Balkan Peninsula. It is bordered by Albania, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria to the east, Turkey to the east and southeast, and the Ionian Sea and the Mediterranean Sea to the south and west. Athens is the capital and largest city. Greece is known for its rich history, including the ancient civilization of Greece and the birthplace of democracy, as well as its beautiful beaches and islands, such as Santorini and Mykonos. Spain. Spain is a country located in southwestern Europe, on the Iberian Peninsula. It is bordered by Portugal to the west, France and Andorra to the northeast, and the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean to the south and west. Madrid is the capital and largest city. Spain is known for its rich history and cultural heritage, including the Alhambra Palace and the Sagrada Familia, as well as its beautiful beaches and landscapes, such as the Pyrenees Mountains and the Costa del Sol. Spain is also famous for its cuisine, including paella and tapas. Australia. Australia is a country and continent located in the southern hemisphere. It is the world's 6th largest country by total area. Canberra is the capital and largest city, while Sydney is the largest city in terms of population. Australia is known for its unique wildlife, such as kangaroos and koalas, as well as its beautiful landscapes, including the Great Barrier Reef and the outback. The country is also famous for its relaxed lifestyle and strong sporting culture, including Australian rules football and cricket. Australia is also a major player in the global economy, with a strong focus on industries such as mining, agriculture, and financial services. The country has a diverse and multicultural population, with a significant indigenous population and a large number of immigrants from around the world. Australia is also a popular destination for tourists, who come to experience its natural beauty, vibrant cities, and unique cultural offerings. The country is known for its high standard of living, strong education system, and excellent healthcare. Overall, Australia is a dynamic and prosperous nation that plays an important role in the world community. Jordan. Visitors to Jordan should avoid taking photographs of military or government buildings, as well as avoiding any political demonstrations or protests. It's also advisable to avoid traveling to the border regions with Syria and Iraq, as these areas can be dangerous due to ongoing conflict. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Philippines. Visitors to the Philippines should avoid traveling to areas affected by ongoing conflict or insurgency, such as the Sulu Archipelago and the Mindanao region. It's also important to avoid overexposure to the sun, as well as taking necessary precautions when swimming in the ocean, such as avoiding swimming at night and being mindful of dangerous marine life. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Vietnam. Visitors to Vietnam should avoid taking photographs of military or government buildings, as well as avoiding any political demonstrations or protests. It's also important to be mindful of traffic when crossing the road, as traffic can be chaotic in some parts of the country. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Indonesia. Visitors to Indonesia should avoid traveling to areas affected by ongoing conflict or insurgency, such as Papua and Aceh. It's also important to avoid overexposure to the sun, as well as taking necessary precautions when swimming in the ocean, such as avoiding swimming at night and being mindful of dangerous marine life. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Turkey. Visitors to Turkey should avoid taking photographs of military or government buildings, as well as avoiding any political demonstrations or protests. It's also important to be mindful of crime, especially in larger cities, and to take necessary precautions to protect personal belongings. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Austria. Visitors to Austria should be mindful of pickpocketing and theft, especially in tourist areas and on public transportation. It's also important to be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. South Africa. Visitors to South Africa should avoid traveling to areas affected by crime and violence, especially in larger cities. It's also important to be mindful of pickpocketing and theft, especially in tourist areas and on public transportation. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Greece. Visitors to Greece should be mindful of pickpocketing and theft, especially in tourist areas and on public transportation. It's also important to be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Spain. Visitors to Spain should be mindful of pickpocketing and theft, especially in tourist areas and on public transportation. It's also important to be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Australia. Visitors to Australia should be mindful of the sun and take necessary precautions to protect themselves from skin damage and heat exhaustion, especially in the country's more arid regions. It's also important to be respectful of local wildlife and to avoid approaching wild animals, such as kangaroos and koalas, as they can be dangerous. Additionally, Visitors should be mindful of pickpocketing and theft, especially in tourist areas and on public transportation. Visitors should also be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. Additionally, it's important to note that Australia has strict laws regarding the import and use of drugs, and visitors should avoid bringing or using illegal drugs while in the country. It's also important to be mindful of the natural environment when traveling in Australia, and to take necessary precautions when engaging in outdoor activities, such as hiking and swimming. Visitors should be aware of the risks associated with wildlife, such as snakes and spiders, and take necessary precautions to protect themselves. Additionally, visitors should be respectful of local customs and traditions, especially when it comes to dress, as conservative dress is expected in many parts of the country. In terms of driving, it's important to be aware of the rules of the road, as traffic laws can vary between states in Australia. Visitors should also be mindful of the distances involved in travel, as many destinations in Australia are located far from one another, and plan accordingly. Overall, when visiting any of these countries, it's important to be aware of local laws and customs, to take necessary precautions to protect oneself and one's belongings, and to be respectful of local communities and traditions. By doing so, visitors can have a safe and enjoyable trip, and help to preserve the unique cultures and landscapes of these countries for future generations. Thank you for watching our countdown of the top 10 must-visit countries in the world. We hope this video inspired you to add some of these destinations to your travel bucket list. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from us. And as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, happy travels.